Hey guys, what's going on? This is GP here, and welcome back to Roller Coaster Tycoon Classic. I know it's been a fair bit of time since the last episode and the last scenario that I started that kind of left me pretty panicked because I've never dealt with it before, but we are back to continue the Millennium Mine scenario and hopefully wrap it up and try to figure out where we're going to go from there by the next time I'm doing this. Kind of thing that I'm finally getting back to this summertime. And you might also notice another thing that I decided to go ahead and do. I don't quite know what I'm going to do with it, but I did get the toolkit. So, park scenario editor, ride designer, import, export. I finally have all that fun stuff. That's not what we're doing right now. We're going to load up this right here, Millennium Mines. And we're going to get right back into where we were. Year 2. Start of year 2. So, if you guys don't remember, this is our first time, my first time ever, dealing with a pay-to-enter park with everything else being free. I kind of spent a bit more than I feel like I should have, but I'm doing the best I can. I'm still doing good, though, despite being low on money. My rating is where it needs to be. I just need to get more guests in and make as much money as I can. Fortunately, I have stuff like food, balloons, umbrellas, given it rains here all the freaking time. And yeah, we'll see how this park is looking sometime soon, if I can reach the ambitions I hope to, despite my limited money. And of course, if you guys want to see more Roller Coaster Tycoon or content like it on the channel, let me know down in the comments below. If you enjoyed what you saw today, be sure to absolutely demolish that like button. Absolutely crush it. Now, let's see what we got going for ourselves. So, yeah, Roadworks was an impulse buy. I'm used to getting as much things as possible to draw people in. I still got a lot of people in. But I am going to be having my own problems. I got to see what the guests say. As awesome as this park is, it is kind of on the smaller side. You know, there's a lot of room to improve and expand. I've thought of adding, like, a station, like, right here, where people can stop and get off, and I've got land. But that costs money to, like, terraform and, like, pause and add on. Money that I don't think I have. I'd love to get the log flume in, the splash mine to fit the theme. But I'm probably gonna... I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to reach it. I'm also developing a food court over here. Slowly but surely building. I also have plans for an expanse over here. But, yeah. The cost to run the rides, and of course my new handyman and mechanic, is definitely taking a toll on the pay I have. I can pull out a loan, although I feel like that's kind of a bad thing to do. I'm still kind of new to all this. I grew up with this game at the age of I can build a park and run it. Now I have to look at it as like, okay, I have challenges. I can't just build a park and do whatever I want with it. And I never really looked into all this. I'm kind of not the best with all this stuff. Suffice to say. Well, that's looking good. That's like going in reverse. Current time. So, the value's pretty nice. I just need to figure out a way to get more money. A Ferris wheel just got added as a ride. Not bad. Yeah, I've got a bunch of other rides too. I got the bumper cars. I have a nice spot for it, but I don't know if I'll be able to do. A slide. I already did the car ride. I did Roadworks. Even have a merry-go-round? I don't even have a merry-go-round at this one. Don't think it would fit the theme of a mine turned into... I don't know. Ferris wheel might be nice. Of course, I've gotten a ton of roller coasters, but, like, I can do anything with them. Another big goal I've got is to... Oh my god, hello. Oh my gosh. Yes! Okay, because I unlocked the toolkit, I unlocked all the Six Flags rides. I was missing those so badly. Calamity Mine. Runaway Mine Train. Hold up. Let me look real quick. Woodwind. Colossus Tracks. Oh, now we're getting into it. This is the game I remember. What else was there? Judge Roy Scream. Loop Garou. Robin Hood, the Rolling Thunder tracks, Texas Giant. Where's... Okay, so there's no Great American Scream Machine. I remember that being in there before. Oh, that's great. I love it. I love it. I love it. Then the looping roller coasters. Where is it? Turbine, my beloved. I can't remember if I had that already. I might remember from a different thing I did. Shockwave. Oh, this is so cool. Oh, this is awesome. Okay, I love that. So Splash Mine is in the 5,000s. I have the River Rapids. Probably won't be building any of these because, well, we don't have much water to work with. Alright. Get your head in the game. What can I do here? I think I will up the loan. Okay, wait, April, we're making money back. That's good. We don't have much money, but that's looking really good. Parks received an award for being the tidiest park. Shocking. Also, the more guests I get, the more crammed it's going to be. I can't really add more paths. As much as I'd love to try, that's something I'm just going to have to deal with. The crowded parks. Yeah, a lot of people saying it's too crowded here. I can't do that, really, with the amount of money I got. Can't go on these rides while it's raining. It's raining a lot. Umbrellas from the kiosk are good value. I could up the money for those, then. Maybe about 280. Every tiny amount I bump it up counts. That's the price for drinks, $1.20, and for fries, $1.50. If I get like a main food item that isn't just like a side or a drink, I might decrease the fries price a bit and bump up that one. Just gotta work with what we got right now. And see how we are come halfway between spring and summertime soon. Let's go! We got, ooh, the pizza stall. That one isn't very common. I haven't really gotten that one much. That is a big win for us. I'd say right here. Yes. Right in this spot. Can I put it? No. Okay, put a pause real quick. Set down path for that. Now, what's the price we're working with? $1.60. I'll bump this down to $1.40. I'll put it $2. $2. We'll start with that. I think that's nice. I think that's good. Alright. Fries decreased a bit. And now we have pizza. We have actual food. For the people that are hungry for it. There we go. We got some takers. Now, what do I want to do over here? Because there's a big expanse. This way. There's that right there. That I wanted to do something with. Yeah, I made like a pathway up to it and everything. I'm bound to figure out eventually. Also, see the amount of money I have? I did take from a loan, so I took like a few thousand so I could actually expand the path, so hopefully it's not as crowded for all my guests. Probably does still need some improvement, but I'm working with what I got, with the money I got. And then other attractions I don't know yet. I also keep eyeing this spot up as well for a temporary stopping point. Let me see here. Let me actually see here. I don't even know what I'd like put over here anyways. Alright, this always hurts to do. Let's do it. Let's raise the land. Let's lower this. Okay, so how far along does it go? Okay, so that's still near the start, actually. It goes underneath. I'm gonna actually put this option to the test. Underground view. My goodness. Okay. Then this over here seems like a good stopping point, actually. Yeah, like a little mine town area here. Yeah, it's not underground. It's a bit of a steep climb. But I think that could definitely be turned into something. See. Around. Yeah, that could probably be a good stopping station for something. Well, there is that slope it's going down, isn't it? I don't know. People like the mine thing. The whole tour train. I feel like that would be a good stopping point. Just need to figure out how on earth I'm gonna pull it off. Alright, now might be my best opportunity. The train broke down. I'm letting my mechanic check it out and fix it real quick first. But while it's broken down, I figure I could close it for a period of time and try to see if I could add that extra station I was thinking about. Cotton candy stall. Okay. Treats. Good. We like that. I mean, yeah, put it opposite of the pizza. Let's see. 80 cents. 90 cents should be fine. Alright, my mechanic is there. Yeah, this food court could look a lot better, but I'm still pleased with it. Okay, so it's running again at least. It sort of needs to, right? Because, like, there's other people on there. Where's the other train at? There's a second train. Where's it at? Oh, there's 3 trains, actually. Okay, I guess I gotta wait for the people to get off the train before I do construction. That's fine. I have litter in your park. Dang, do I have to get another handyman? Or it's probably gonna need to eventually, but, like, it's gonna take a toll on the money I'm earning. With 644 guests, I'm almost at 800, which is the goal, if I remember. Yep. It's already May, year 2. Very nice. My first train has entered the station. Train 2 is also coming in. Great. Alright. So I've got big plans, big ideas. Should figure out how the heck I'm gonna implement them now. Once it's run its course. And to see what else I get as well. Alright, landscaping wasn't as pricey as I hoped, but it did get me out the thousands. But I now have another stop for the mine tour train. I just need to, like, you know, get it, oh boy. Okay. Then make the queue line blue like before. I still got a ways to go. Some work to do to figure out what I'm going to put over here. But I have the queue line set. I think I can open this bad boy back up again. Do a little bit more landscaping. on, well, the land here. That should be fine. Lower that. I think that ought to be fine. Have it all connect up. What we're gonna have here, it's all connected now. Okay, let's see. It's a good thing we could put here. I don't suppose we could put, like, Gold Rush here, could we? Nope. Okay, think for a moment. King Rapids, too big. Probably gonna have to put, like, the Ferris wheel here. Best value park in the country. I'm not surprised since most everything is free, you know? Okay, I'm a bit low on money. I'm gonna put in another loan. I'm gonna go to 20,000 loan. I'm not gonna push it any further than that. So, let's see here. Let's get the Ferris wheel built. Actually, I want to raise... God, it's gonna take some money. I want to raise the land. I want to have it running... Not taking up the whole space here. Okay, so just the land here. Yikes, I could feel my wallet. No. That's not what I wanted to do. Okay, whatever. Let's get the Ferris wheel in. Right here. Seems pretty darn nice if you ask me. Now we'll have the entrance here and the exit here. Great. Free to run? Yep, free to run. How else would we expect to have it? And there's our new Ferris wheel. Wonderful. Okay, this hasn't been moving for a while. So, wait, what's going on here? Why the sudden stop? Oh, probably waiting for the other train to hit the station, huh? That could be it. Alright, I actually did it. I actually made a stopping point along the train. Yep, look at that. Now some of you can get off if you want. Enjoy the Ferris wheel. Oh yeah, look at that. It worked. I just need to spruce this up with, like, benches and, stuff now. There we go. Garbage cans. Heading forward and back. Excellent. Do you think I could improve here as well? I just don't want to spend too much more money for the time being. I'm happy with that, even if it's just a simple Ferris wheel. Burger bar. Okay. I forgot the reason I'm getting so much is because... Oh, okay. Okay. Let's see here. I can continue the food court from here. We had to get another thing too, right? Wasn't it? Souvenir stall. Okay, let's get burgers. Let's get more food up in this joint. I think I'm gonna break down that fencing this time now. If I can. Okay, it literally costed $0. Alright, cool. Whatever. Fine by me. Okay, burgers. Yeah, there we go. Pause. Let's set the price. What's pizza again? $1.20. I'll make burgers $1.80. Well, no, it was $2. Maybe I think I'll set it to 2 for now. Just like the pizza, and we'll see where we're at. Souvenir stalls, though. I have one balloon stall. A souvenir stall, that's a great addition. That is a very great addition to have. Okay, let's see. What have I got to work with? Where can I set this thing? Maybe next to the mine tour train? Yeah, I think that's a good spot. What do we got? Cuddly toy and umbrellas. Oh, very great. Of course, obviously make the umbrellas orange. Actually, no. I don't think that was the color. Yeah, that's right. They're more my color. Alright, first souvenir stall open. Yay! We have some decent means of money now. With our food court and balloons and the kiosk and the souvenir stall. And everything else is free to ride. It's not much, but it matters. It helps. And what we're looking at, park rating has dropped a bit, so I need to start listening to people. The guest count, I think, is going up, too. I think it's kind of the same. Too crowded, yeah. Litter here is really bad. Litter, huh? Okay, so I need to work on the crowding problem again. Despite the limited pay I've got. The limited money I have to work with. Let's see. Okay, just a few land adjustments. There we go. And now I can make a path here. That'll help too much. Okay, where are my handymen? Of course it's not. Okay, there we go. Take care of that. You take care of that right now. Pick it up, please. I would very much appreciate that. Where's the rest of it? Could it be in Mini Mine? Hide rides. So there's a path here. Yeah, that does look pretty bad. Falls in your way. Okay. It's currently August, year 2. Just gotta keep things simple. I'm gonna do the best I can for the whole crowding situation. It's hard when I'm not in the thousands to keep doing that. But I'm gonna do what I can. What have we here? Swinging inverter ship added. Yeah, I don't think I'll be getting a splash mine anytime soon. If I do, I'm just gonna have to take out the loan. And I do want to get the log flume in here too, though. It's gonna be a big money puller. The swinging inverter ship, you say? Is that a thrill ride? And not too big either. I could easily tack on room for that right next to the Ferris wheel. Something thrilling and something calming. We're nearing September. Alright. We're drawing close to September. Raise. Okay. Wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. Still took a nice amount of money from me, though. The swinging inverter ship, huh? Okay. I think I like that as this. OCD. It's a pain for me when I'm dealing with stuff like this and I have limited money. Okay, that should be good. Yes. Set it right. Hello? No. On the ground. Why are you not... Oh, right. It needs... Okay. Okay, I understand. Right, once I hit September... I'm gonna wait. How much money is it for this ship ride? And exactly where I wanted to go. 424. I should be able to get that much money, despite what I'm making. I have faith. I believe. I have strong belief and faith. And everybody's showing up to this park. I'll get the money from them in order to add another ride before we close out the second year. I might just have to make an episode per year for this one. It's an interesting setup, situation. Very interesting indeed. And as stressful as it can be, I'm actually really enjoying this place. Right, I might have gravely underestimated... I might have, Oh boy, we're in the red again. God, I hate doing this. I just have this bad feeling that I shouldn't be doing this, but... Oh, the loan can't go up anymore. Oh, great. 20,000 is as high as I can go. Well... Okay, made it out of the red, I guess. I just really gotta sit by and wait. I can't do... I had a plan for campaigns. Not even aside from the new inverter ship that I was gonna add over to this spot here to make it more attractable, I guess. But that might have to wait. That might have to wait until next year. I don't think I'll be able to pull off any plans just yet. Oh my god. October hit, and now I gotta pay all that back. Oh boy. Could really use some pointers on what the heck to do. I mean, I've almost hit 700 guests. So that's a good thing. The rating's gone up. I've done my best to make the park a little less crowded. Despite, well, you know, it's not exactly the largest. And with the limited... It's money limits that I've got. If I had known before that everything would be free, the only mission was the park, I probably would have not hit this situation quite like I did right now. I guess we'll see how... if we have 700 guests by the time of year 3. Because it's October year 2, so I can't run the haunted house ad campaigns. Unfortunately. Yeah, that's gonna be a bit much. I'm gonna wait till the end of October, and we'll see. We'll see if there's any salvaging this. I've made a pretty decent success for myself. I just need to get myself out of the red and turn up a profit, despite what limited stuff does make a profit in this park. That's a big ol' help. I've hit 700 guests. People are constantly coming, and some are entering. I bumped the ticket fares to $10. I know, something you never see me do, but I have a good reason for it. I also bumped up a lot of the food prices. Because, let's be real, everything else is free. Ride-wise. So might as well make everything else, like, a decent profit. Right? So my goal, if I can get out of the red, is for me to have this voucher for half-price entry to the park. That's a pretty cheap one to run. And obviously, the advertising campaign for the park itself is pretty pricey. But I've hit 700. We've nearly hit our goal of 800. I just need to get into a better monetary situation. Which hopefully with the $10 ticket fares, I did start checking people's pockets. And it should be pretty reasonable. Given every ride is free, the only things you're paying for is food and souvenirs, balloons, all that stuff. I think this should be pretty beneficial. Compared to whatever I was doing before. I see some litter there. What are you doing? Get on it. Right there at the entrance, please. Okay. We're approaching year 3 very fast. October's almost wrapped. So, as I wait for it to turn, thank you all for tuning in to today's episode of Roller Coaster Tycoon Classic. A lot of interesting stuff happened. I wish I could have done more. I wish I knew exactly what I was doing. But, I'm making a name for myself, I suppose. No, it's a constant uphill battle with, like, that. Okay. We are at year 3, we're at March. 708 guests. I have a little less than 100 to try to make. If I fail, I fail, but who knows, I might actually be able to pull through somehow, despite not being able to really use my money anymore. But again, appreciate all of you for tuning in to this episode, to this just me probably fumbling a lot. Even though I am proud of this park in a way. Check out my other channel description below for other content I do that's not game related. Share this video with any friends or people you know that might like this type of stuff. And I will see you guys in the next episode, in the next video, I guess. Stay gold, my friends, and bye-bye!